Hey YouTube, Kira Twig here, bringing you all my Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game, the Pot Collection opening. This was an exclusive Konami item that I decided to purchase, which I think it's been over 9 months now since I pre-ordered this. Finally got it in the mail today. It's a pretty exclusive item that comes with a bunch of mini figurines for all of the Pot of Greed collection, from the original Pot of Greed all the way up to Pot of Prosperity, the many different forms of the one card. You get the mini little, I believe they're made out of vinyl figures, and then an additional card as well. This is the English edition. Finally got it in the mail today, as I said before, and was going to open it up for you all on camera just to see what we get with it. It completely surprised me. I got no notification that it was shipping out. Or that was coming in the mail today. But as I said, very excited to show you all what comes in it. So let's go ahead and see. I want to be as careful as I can with the box because it is a pretty exclusive item. Like I said, I don't think there were too many copies available of it, but here we are. As you can see, we have the actual plastic with the cards here. So I want to be super careful when I open this up as well. But you definitely got to open up just so you can see all the individual copies here. I bought it for the collector purposes to begin with. So here is the quarter century secret rare Pot of Greed. You can see it's got the 25th anniversary logo down below as well. I believe all the other ones are sort of like a dual terminal foiling, but still very, very awesome. Here is the next one. They definitely have some foil bend, but nothing, putting them in a binder can't fix. Yep, you can see it's got that almost OCG gloss-likeness to the card as well. So you get 2 copies of Pot of Greed. You get the quarter century secret rare copy, and then here is the next copy. Very, very glossy. And I think they have them right in order with all the other cards as well. And we'll get to the figures in just a moment as well. Here is Pot of Generosity. Shuffle 2 cards from your hand to the deck. One of the more underwhelming, but we got some other awesome ones on the way. We have Pot of Avarice for our next one. And Pot of Benevolence. Oh, these are going to look so nice in a binder. I'm just very, very excited to show them off. We have Pot of Riches for our next one. And Pot of Acquisitiveness. It looks like they all have the ultra rare foiling as well, aside from the Pot of Greed. But next we have Pot of Duality, one of my favorite of the Pot series cards. This one definitely looks very, very awesome. And we have Pot of Dichotomy for the next one. There's so many of them in this set. But Pot of Desires as well. Very, very nice. I'm just trying to show off that foil shine there for you all to see. And we have Pot of Extravagance for our next one. Another, what used to be a very expensive card, just like Pot of Duality for our next lineup. Oh, there it is. Pot of Prosperity for the foil shine. I'm curious just to see how hard these will be to obtain collector-wise, because there's not too many of these. I think it was like a limited sale entirely for the entire Pot collection. But we also have some of the other cards to support the Pot of Greed. We have Spirit of the Pot of Greed, along with Moray of Greed. Awesome. And also, I think this might be the last one, and it is Shard of Greed. So I was very careful. I got to get sleeves as soon as the video is over, putting all of them as carefully as I can on the playmat next to me. But the next part of the opening are the little figures that you get with each one as well. Okay, so I say little figures, but we have our first. Let's go ahead. We'll just grab which ones I can out of the entire set and open them up. Our first one, starting with what I believe was one of the last ones from the list, is the Shard of Greed. Look at that. It's literally just a broken piece of the Pot of Greed. So that's our first one. That's definitely one that you'll probably lose very easily. They mixed it in with the Pot of Duality, so we have the actual one, and these actually look very, very nice in quality as well. So I'm gonna do my best to put them together as well. Look, looks like the Pot of Duality just kind of clips in like that, and each one come with, I believe, a proper stand as well. So don't want to be too forceful either, so I might just work on them later on to put them completely in. But here's the first one, Pot of, did I say Prosperity? This is Duality, Pot of Duality for that one. Very, very awesome. And we've gone through 2 so far. What's our next one? Looks like this one. This Pot of Dichotomy, I believe. Or this one might be Prosperity. Got all the cards right next to me, so some of them can vary just by like one thing that changes them from all the other ones. But as you can see here, I don't want to mix up any pieces either, but I'll do my best to at least put them together for you all on camera as well. Looks like this one just slides right out of the plastic also. And I think you just have to be careful because I don't know where the actual handle goes on this one. I see like the clips here almost. Very strange. How does this one? Let's look at the actual card and see what we're working with here. Is this one? Yep. Oh, okay. So it's not actually a handle. It goes around like this. I thought there were like some holes on the Pot of Avarice's side as well. And then they just, I believe, clip down there just like that. Look at that. Perfect. Awesome. So got the little stand there as well. Like I said, it looks like the stands are a little more difficult to put them in, so I will do my best to do so after. It's almost like, it is technically an opening. This is an opening to see all the many different versions of Pot of Greed that we get. So there is this Pot of Acquisitiveness, I believe, for this one. Where's this little piece? Is this its nose? I think this is its nose. Look at that. Write that in there for Pot of Acquisitiveness. At least I believe that was Pot of, yep, Acquisitiveness. Awesome. I'm already second guessing myself. Is this Pot of Desires, or is this one Pot of Prosperity? So the one I had before was Pot of Benevolence, or Pot of Dichotomy, like I thought. This one, I believe, is, yeah, the Pot of Extravagance card has Prosperity. So this one, I believe, is Desires. Or it might be Avarice. I'm completely drawing blanks on some of the, yeah, I think this is Avarice. So let's see, we clip it in like this, or, you know, it might be, I'm like completely drawing blanks now on some of these. Let's see, it's got the tongue, so it's got to be Desires. So let's just clip it in as best as we can. I'm so nervous about breaking them, so I don't want to be too forceful there, but there is the next one. Does it have a, nope, just has the stand like the other ones, which we'll work on later. This one, I believe, is Pot of Prosperity. It's got the Extravagance and then the Benevolence half as well to it. So there's the face for it. Here are the other two pieces as well. So we have the face piece here. Then does this clip in like on top, or it's like a handle, or nope, I think it's its nose once again. Look at that there. So it'll clip in there, and then this piece, like I said, I don't want to force them. I'll be more gentle once I'm putting them together completely. We'll clip in there, but there we go. Looks like the Pot of Prosperity. Awesome. And what's up next? We have, well, here's the Spirit of Greed. You can see it there. And then the Moray of Greed, and a completely separate one as well. And then this Pot of Riches, I believe. You have the face here. As I say it, I was hoping I was on camera for that one, but the face here, and then you clip in the last part there. Look at that. Very creepy, but very cool at the same time. That was Pot of Riches. This one, I believe, was that Pot of Riches? Or what's the, is this one? No, what am I doing? That was Pot of Extravagance. You can see the half and half there, like that. This one that I have in my hands is Pot of Riches. So it's got the full face and the lid as well as I drop the lid. Remember, the Goblin of Greed was very greedy to get these, but these are very rare gems themselves. Look at that. Awesome. What do we got left? This Pot of Benevolence looks like, oh my goodness, this is a huge piece for Pot of Benevolence. It's like they had to put it in a special plastic part at the bottom to show it off. I don't know if I want to completely remove from the plastic, but you can see here. Let's see, can I do it gently? Oh my goodness, it's like tape shut. Okay, we're gonna leave Pot of Benevolence. It's not one of the better pots anyway, card effect wise, but look at that. They'll clip together like that for Pot of Benevolence. And I believe this one is Pot of Avarice. So this one actually looks pretty nice. And they're pretty well sized too. Fully displayed, this will look really, really awesome. Which I'll post a picture for you all to see once I have them on display as well. Put that in, clip the tongue in. This one might be one of my favorites, just how it looks. And, oh man, we got so many, but I think we actually, out of pure luck, were able to, nope, which one did I just do? The one before that is, we did that one. This one, this is Pot of Generosity. We did, yeah, Pot of Benevolence, correct. So let's see, Pot of Benevolence. Got another plastic piece. I don't know if it was like more of a fragile piece that they were afraid to damage, maybe. But I'll do my best to take it out without, yeah, it looks like maybe more pieces they were worried would be damaged. See, even then I'm more nervous to just clip it right in there. But there we go. Okay. This one might be one of the more taller ones also, but still very awesome. And we saved, which I think is funny, the last one being the Pot of Greed. So let's move this out of the way and fully build the one that this whole set is about on camera. We'll even get the little stand out for this one. All right, so we have the actual stand, which we will clip. Oh man, they are definitely, I don't think, meant to come out of these stands once you press them in. But then we have that. We have the actual lid, which I believe has a clip right here that you place in as well. And then the final piece clipping in for the Pot of Greed. Yeah, once again, these are like be very careful when you're working with these. But awesome. And I don't even think it's fully all the way in yet. But that does look great. I cannot wait to display all of these. I will show the final cards as well. Again, here is the quarter century secret rare Pot of Greed. And then just quickly, once again, each one of the new cards that we got in the new foil rarity for the TCG. These are definitely going to look pretty awesome, either on display or in a binder as well. But I hope you all enjoyed the video. Definitely to see all of the different figures as well. As I said before, I can't wait to display them. I'll definitely take a photo for the channel to show you all of them as well. And, you know, definitely comment down below which one of your Pot series cards was your favorite, whether it's Pot of Desires or Pot of Avarice like me. But let me know down below. And as always, until next time, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And Kira, Twig out.